Alright, and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 8. In between episodes, I made this reactor much bigger. It used to be a 7x7, I believe now it's a 9x9. So, it now generates quite a lot more power, to almost 300,000 RF per tick, and I don't think I even have it full capacity. Yeah, only have it at about 50%. Also, I increased the uranium production, because previously it was just this. Now I have all of these as well. And I learned about a new block, at least it's new to me, called the Entangled block. It's from the Entangled mod. And it itself doesn't do much. There we go. So the Entangled block, pretty expensive. You need ender pearls, the ender chest, and then some unobtainium. And you get one of these. Then you can also get the Entangled binder, but that thing's just always exists. I'll make one of these real quick so I can kind of show how it works, I guess. Plus, I'll probably use a lot of these in the future. So, I have... let's say I have this right here. I want to bring some of these items somewhere else. Well, I just bind this by shift left clicking with this, and then I just or not shift I shift right click on that and shift, and then I right click on that, and now it's that. It's there. You can see the block in there, sort of spinning around. And now I can grab a pipe and I'll grab a chest. Oops. There we go. It's taking items from the drawer because it's been entangled with this block. Or this block has been entangled with that one. And so, I have a bunch of these entangled blocks entangled with this block right here. So, it makes things really nice. And you just shift right click to get rid of that. The block that's entangled with. And it's really nice and pretty useful for a lot of things that need transporting of items in a confined space. At the end of the episode, I had troubles with the water levels in this, and so I fixed that. I made a bunch of sinks with a bunch of these boiler valves connected. And more boiler valves doesn't really do anything. It just matters with the more sinks. I found that out, but I just didn't want to remove what was already there. And also, I have this tube, these tubes for sodium to go back into here, because the buffer of just one of these quantum entangleporters was too small, so I needed a bigger buffer. So I made a bigger buffer with these tubes instead of the like 256,000 buffer. Yeah. Ends up being a lot more. I'm not really sure how much more, but definitely a lot more. And then that's the same with the superheated sodium. I had this running for a bit. And there's no longer any nuclear waste in here. Because if I'll put it into this radioactive waste barrel, I shift right click it, and it will show me in chat how much was in there. And that was something that I did earlier, me just testing the levels. That was maybe 10 minutes. So it's very slow at decaying the radioactive waste that's in there. And so something that I wanted to do was get on being able to refine that waste and turn it into something useful. Like polonium is the main thing that I want to use. Polonium pellets are like my end goal, because you need polonium pellets to make these supercharged coils. These supercharged coils can be used for a few things. One of them is the Nexium emitter, which is something necessary for the Aldebaran star. And then it's also required to make the supercritical phase shifter, which allows you to turn polonium into antimatter. Antimatter pellets are necessary to make both Philosopher's Fuel and the pulsating black hole, which are both parts of the Aldebaran star. So there's a lot that's going to need to go into this, and polonium's probably the biggest piece. Polonium can also be used to make, where is it? There it is, the fusion reactor, which the fusion reactor makes a lot more power than this does. I think this might make similar amounts of power, but the fusion reactor can make about 20 million RF per tick. That's a lot of power. The only thing that can really use that much power is probably the supercritical phase shifter. It uses as much power as you pump into it. The more power you pump into it, the faster it operates. So it would be optimal to make a lot of power. Part of making the polonium is a pressurized reaction chamber. That, as well as the actual polonium itself, and fluorite dust, but we'll get back to that in a moment. The polonium gas is made from, or I guess it's, I don't know, is it a gas? It's like a special something. It's a radioactive element. That's what it is. It's made from putting nuclear waste in a solar neutron activator, and you get 1 millibucket of polonium for every 10 millibuckets of nuclear waste. And then polonium does not decay inside of a radioactive waste barrel, which is nice. Now, how do you make the solar neutron activator? Well, it's pretty simple. I have everything except for the HDPE sheets automated. How do you get these? Well, the easiest way is throwing 3 HDPE pellets into a enrichment chamber. These are made from another pressurized reaction chamber, so I'm going to need, I think, 2 or 3 of these. Oops. But anyway, I'm also going to need, I believe, substrate. Yeah, I'm going to need 3 of these. That's made from biofuel, and then ethylene is the byproduct. Liquid ethylene is then necessary with oxygen to make the HDPE pellets from the substrate. So it's a long process. The things that I'm going to need are going to be an enrichment chamber. As much as I already have a few, I'm just going to make another one, because why not? Pressurized reaction chamber, which requires that. Okay. And then I'm going to need an electrolytic separator, because I'm going to need, yeah, I'm going to need oxygen. Okay. And then what else am I going to need? I'm going to need hydrogen, which is also from that, and then some water. Okay. Ooh, I have 1 sink. There we go. Let me grab a cable. And then... what else? Need to actually make these, of course. Okay. Now... there we go. Okay, so... what else do I need? Oh, I completed something, that's cool. Well... the, electrolytic separator, that's what else I need. Is that it? I think that's it. Aha, no, I need a crusher. I'm gonna go fly over here real quick. Oh. Okay. And there's the crusher. So that should be everything. Kind of just lay things out in no super particular order. Whoops, that's... come on. There we go. So this is at least the sort of direction that it's supposed to go. I think I'm gonna stack these two on top of each other, just because I'm gonna need both the oxygen and the hydrogen to go to each of these. And then these items are supposed to go into there. Okay. Oh, I forgot about something. Right? Yeah, you need liquid ethylene. Okay, so I need a rotary condenser. I forgot about that. There we go. Well, could just place you right there. That wouldn't be bad, right? Probably want to add a buffer for in case anything happens. Just because having a buffer is always nice, especially when you're dealing with mechanisms gases. Because, well, we'll put you right there. So yeah, you're supposed to output a gas, right? Yes. Output a gas, and then I have to turn you into a liquid. I need a tube. fluids. Yeah, input. Okay. This should be good now. I need to now sort out power. This will probably be the best way, is to just bring it under all the machines. We'll put it right here. Power. Okay, there we go. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Now that should be everything. Oh. I don't need a drawer there. I can just do that. No, put right, eject on. Oh, hey there. I'm gonna go to bed so that it can be daytime. And then I'm gonna pick something to sacrifice to the machine. Probably seeds? I'm pretty sure you can use seeds. Yes, you can. Oh, upgrade. We'll make a bunch of them. Okay. Aha. My first problem. Good. That works how I wanted it to. That's not working how I wanted it to. There we go. That's better. Oh, wait, whoops. You didn't need water, you needed liquid ethylene. Oops. I'm just gonna get rid of you. Forget you existed. We'll grab a bunch of these upgrades. There we go. Liquid ethylene is now in there. And now, I need to get logistical transporter. Oops. I need to get the... I need to get these. Output front. There we go. Okay. should be pumping out HDPE sheets. Once I actually select that. There we go. Completely automated. A lot of these have been created, and I'm hopeful that a lot more will be created over time. And I want dumping excess there, just so that another buffer can be made. Actually, no, I don't want dumping excess. Yeah, all this can be used for is really HDPE pellets. So I don't really need to worry about that. But now, I can make the solar neutron activator. And there we go. I'm gonna want quite a few of these just because it's just something nice to have. But for the meantime, I'm just gonna do this. Tube. Ta-da! Has to be daytime for the solar neutron activator to work, because it just uses the power of the sun. Doesn't need electricity or anything. I do wish that there was a a way to do it that used electricity so that it could be faster, because this is kind of slow. But every I believe 100,000 polonium is one antimatter pellet. So that's nice. Yeah, once this fully drains of radioactive waste, I can remove this one. But if I was to remove this one right now, it would most likely end up in nuclear fallout, and I would die a bunch. There we go. And there is nuclear waste still in here, which means that I can no longer break this. Unless I want nuclear radiation to be everywhere. I could build a hazmat suit real quick, and then I could break it, but I'm not going to. With this polonium, I can now grab a pressurized reaction chamber, another one, and I can make some polonium pellets. There we go. There's the pressurized reaction chamber. The fluorite dust, which is just crushing fluorite. Let's see, where is all my fluorite? I got a bunch over here. There we go, a whole stack of fluorite dust. Now, to open it up and start making the spent nuclear waste, which I will need to get rid of. because you can't do anything with it. Well, looks like we're going up a little bit. Oh, I can see through the ocean. And like a bunch of steel. And there we go. That should be enough radioactive waste storage. But there we go. Polonium. Polonium pellets. And now, if I wanted to, I can make the mekasuit. I have all of it except for these induction cells, which require lithium. Lithium is gotten from, it's really easy. You just get it from putting brine. So you know how I'm putting water into this thermal evaporation plant, and I'm getting brine. If you put brine into a thermal evaporation plant, you get liquid lithium. You put that into a rotary condensator, and you get lithium. You then put lithium in a chemical crystallizer, and you get lithium dust. Kind of a long process, but pretty simple. These polonium pellets are used for a lot of things. SPS casing, all of the most of the upgrades for the mekasuit, things that have to do with the QIO system. It's a storage system that comes from Mechanism. Can store a lot of items. I believe this is the smallest drive. Can store a maximum of 16,000 items with 128 different types. You go up another size, it increases by a lot. Then more. And then this is the largest size. Requires an antimatter pellet. And yeah, it's something that could be useful if you just want to store a lot of items, but applied energistics can also store a lot of items and can do more. I think. I don't really know what the limitations are on Mechanism's storage, but I'll try to figure it out sometime. All these polonium pellets are going to be useful for whatever I may want to make. One of the first things I want to make are these radioactive chemical cells. Don't know why their name is broken, but it doesn't really matter. It basically allows my applied energistics storage system to store radioactive chemicals. All of them except for this spent nuclear waste. The spent nuclear waste, I still have to kind of just put it in one of these barrels and leave it for a really long time. That's the best thing I can do there. Yeah, now I have some polonium that's left in here, and now I can't break this unless I want nuclear fallout. Yeah. Fun times. Don't you just love having the risk of nuclear fallout in your backyard? Yeah, me too. Alright. So with the lithium that I was talking about a moment ago, I think that I'm going to make it. And a good spot for the lithium processing facility, I guess, will be right here. So, I'm gonna do that. What's the stuff that I need? Thermal evaporation. Okay. Thermal evaporation. There we go. Gonna need 2 of these. Need quite a few of these valves. I'll just make like 300 of those. Lithium. I'm going to go to sleep. And then I think that I'm gonna make the mekasuit. There we go. Well, guess I already had a chest plate in there. There we go. The full mekasuit has been created. Now, almost all of mechanism has been completed here. I think that... Let me grab some seeds. Nope. Oh, I have to have a few substrates, okay. There we go. Yay. Oh, I got some of that, too. Oh, I got a laser drill? Oh, that's nice. Okay. So. Mekasuit has been acquired. Now, I go over here to this thing. Wireless charging, armor slots. Apply. I'm now invincible entirely. Well, maybe not entirely, but basically entirely invincible. And I'm gonna get a modification station. Will also be the next thing I want. Modif. There it is. There we go. Modification station. Now, where do I want to place this? And put it right there. Uh-huh. Of course, where it needs power is covered up by something else. There we go. I need another one of these quantum tangleporters. And then select power. Project on. There we go. Energy module. That's what I need. This one is the one that's really good, but it requires antimatter pellets, which will take a while to get. But what I want, or in the meantime, are these energy just these energy units. Let's see. Like 100. Just cause. Let's see. Mob. Oh yeah, a thunderstorm happened, and I got a skeleton horse. Thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. Hey, you wanna attack me? Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. I don't want you to become a zombie, so I'm gonna put you back. You. Yeah, I think he probably could kill me if I let him, just because of me not having the energy modifiers. The energy modifiers make it so that I can have more capacity in each piece, and it makes it so that it uses less power when I take damage, which is really nice, and that makes it so that you're basically invincible. If you have enough power, there's nothing that can kill you, except for maybe like the slash kill command and maybe the void, but when you can fly, the void really isn't a problem, and I'm the only person on this world, so I'm pretty sure I'm now entirely invincible. So that's nice. And I think on that note, I'm going to be done with this episode. I will see you guys next time.